Hello Scorpio, welcome to your He Said, She Said reading for April 2019. Thank you for joining us. My name is Michelle.
And my name is Richard.
We're doing something a little bit different this month. We're doing a true He Said, She Said reading. I'm going to be reading as you, Scorpio, and Richard's going to be reading the other side, the person that you're dealing with. And depending on how you identify, either side could resonate, so please bear that in mind. So Scorpio, let's have a look at your oracle cards. From Alice to Wonderland, you've pulled the card of Manage to be Glad. It's about creating your own happiness regardless of conditions. So Scorpio, there may have been a time here where you've believed that happiness is easier for others, who perhaps seem more fortunate and have been given blessings that you have missed out on. You may have even believed that happiness is an act of fate rather than a disciplined way of thinking and behaving. You may have felt that happiness was just out of your reach, focusing on the sadness rather than a joy that can be created. So with this card, it's a message that your happiness is in your own hands. It is something which can be managed, nurtured, and grown. While acknowledging that life can be very difficult and challenging, but you're being asked to grow happiness that you've longed for, out of your will and desire to feel joy once again. Now, Richard has drawn from the Oracle of Mystical Moments the card of Transformation.
So transformation speaks to process, identity, and seeking answers. So this lady here, she's got this butterfly. Is it part of her chest? Is it a small part of her? We seem to have more questions than answers here with this person. So this might prompt you to ask some questions about yourself. Am I the person I would like to be? What can I do right now to transform some small part of myself?
Okay, so it's the journey, a journey from believing that happiness is not for you and happens to others, to creating that joy in your life. Now, I'm going to cut the cards. I've already meditated on your energy here, Scorpio, so let's get straight into the reading. We'll start with the current state of your relationship, how you feel about the person that you're thinking about, the strengths of your relationship, the weakness, what you should continue to do in this relationship, what you should stop doing, and what's the likely outcome if things don't change.
I'm laying down the same cards, so status of the relationship, how this person feels about you, Scorpio, strengths of a relationship, the weakness, what this person should keep doing, what this person should stop doing, and the outcome if nothing changes.
Okay, let's have a peek and see current state of the relationship. Nice. So we've got you here as the King of Pentacles. So for you, it's a real stable kind of energy. It's being grounded. It's grounding yourself and thinking of things from a more mundane side of life, or really more practical, the day-to-day kind of activities, getting your finances together, working hard for your security, your future, putting the work into your career, your relationship. So there is a stable energy behind this. Could be an earth sign energy as well.
Yeah, so this person over here, the Lovers. So that's a very nice energy if you want to talk about making a decision for a long-term relationship, possibly. It's also the card of Gemini as well.
Yeah, let's take a look and see how you're feeling about this person. The Four of Pentacles. So again, we've got stability. So there's something that you're wanting to hold on to here, Scorpio. Something that I get a kind of energy of someone who provides you with a comfortable place, a stable place.
Something valuable anyway.
There's value to this relationship, something that you don't want to let go of.
And how this person's feeling? The World. So completion, closure.
Let's take a look and see. I also see that as joy and fulfillment.
Okay.
You know, down there with that Lover's card and the World. I mean, two major arcana.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like this other person is feeling a very strong connection and sees this as potentially a life partner, joy, fulfillment, strength, compatibility. I see all of that.
Oh, that's great.
Now, when it comes to the strength here, okay, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So that's a nice energy, because it means that it's more than just money. Although there's good money here, I see that things are stable financially. It's not the be-all and end-all. So it's not a relationship based upon solely what you can provide to each other monetarily.
Yeah, materially. So the strength, as this person sees it, Seven of Pentacles. So it's about assessment. I think, I get this more about growth, about fairly slow growth, but incremental growth. Think of an upward curve, but the curve is not going up at a very steep angle. But the key is it is going up, and that is the strength as this person sees it.
Let's take a look at the weakness. We've got the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so here it's about a need to find some kind of resolution to conflict. Peaceful resolution to a conflict. So, that's the thing, isn't it? I do get that something's happened here that's caused some kind of petty squabbles, bickering. So that's the weakness.
Another way of looking at that, it's a need to fight for what you need, for what you want. Okay, the weakness, as this person sees it, the Fool in reverse, recklessness, impulsive behaviour, bad decisions made without the thought of consequences.
Yeah. And that may be it. It may just be the kind of energy that I'm picking up here, as if the other person there does a reckless act, kind of an energy of giving up without fighting for it. You're right. Let's see what you should continue to do. You've got the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so when it comes to decision making, it's about not being confused or not making a decision between two things. So it seems like you are, I get the energy here of someone who is choosing between a couple of options. And the Fool in reverse tells me that there's a chance that someone could leave this relationship, take some kind of action that the other person sees as reckless. So here it's about needing to make a choice.
Or maybe even just recognizing that possibility. I think it's more about that. I don't think it's as advice. I don't think it's in this best person's interest to leave the relationship.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that
it's in the. I think the advice there is to recognize the possibility of that, especially with the possible recklessness of this other person.
Yeah, and I get the sense that this person here is the one that is vacillating between making some kind of major commitment here or major choice. It's like there's a possibility for a relationship from this other person, but this one is although there's stability here and something that has this person finds valuable, there's still this question. There's still been this question, but it seems that, and we'll clarify this in part 2, this may relate to some other choice here, potentially as well. Recognizing an incompatibility perhaps of between two choices, something like that anyway that I'm picking up. I'm picking up choice. I'm picking up one choice. One choice is not a compatible choice.
Yeah, and I get the sense though that this person over here, especially when we've got the Lovers in the upright here, as the status of the relationship, and the World is how they're feeling about this person. they shouldn't make any hasty moves based on any decision this person's trying to make.
Yeah.
So I'll look over here at what this person should be doing. And it's temperance, and in their best interest, they need to keep balance in this relationship.
Yeah, it's like being a calm person, not engaging in battle. And I do get that energy that this has led to this indecision between two choices or different pathways, has led to battles in the past. But that energy over there is that person needing to keep calm, even if there is someone here who is trying to engage or causing some kind of conflict here by perhaps speaking about someone else, or that I do get the energy over there that this other person is aware that there are other temptations, other people in the mix, or at least one other. So when it comes to what you should stop doing, the Page of Cups. So with this one, it's about new love, seeking new love, making love offers. So yeah, I feel that that's what this is. It's the need to make a decision between the person that this one is trying to hold on to, which I think is that person over there, or seeking something new.
Yeah, I think I get the sense that whatever this is stable.
Yeah.
And is this person's dream. I get the sense of what they truly want. So let's look at what this person should stop doing. And we see the Magician. That's generally a pretty positive card about manifesting and looking at creating something. Let's get a clarifier on that, Michelle, and we'll see what this person
that sounds good.
should stop creating. And we have the Strength card in reverse. You know, from that I'm getting that this person should stop trying to help this other person. They should let this person get through what they need to get through on their own. I think part of it's got to do with this indecision over here.
Yeah.
They can play no part in getting that cleared up.
Yeah, this person has to decide for themselves what they want to do.
Right.
Yeah, let's have a look and see what the potential outcome here is if nothing changes. The Eight of Wands in reverse, so blockage. Things missing the mark. So with this one, it's about not getting the love that you want because you're throwing your arrows in a scattered direction or towards. I look at it here as these arrows are pointing towards this something here that I get the sense that there's a lot of doubt about it. It's a lot of indecision, perhaps even an unwise plan, a sense of failure here. So it's an energy around this of throwing love or putting love where it's not going to give you what you need, really.
Yeah, you know, I look upon this indecision here as what this person should do. I think it's about growing out of that. And using that indecision as leverage for personal growth.
Yes.
And also, I mean, you're looking over here at the Page of Cups, and I think that's where the arrows are going. They're being directed towards this Page of Cups, but that is probably not the best place for those arrows to be directed.
Yeah.
So let's look over here at this person for the outcome if things don't change. We've got the Six of Swords in reverse. So that's kind of a bit of a stagnant. It could be looked upon as being a stagnant energy, but the other way of looking at this is this person is so invested in this relationship because they believe that, first of all, it's what they want and it's what's going to give them fulfillment, and that they're willing to go through some rough patches here without heading towards calmer waters, sort of staying in those rough waters for a while. while this person is going through what they're going through.
Yeah, because I get ultimately that this person doesn't want to let this other person go with this Four of Pentacles. And I see that it's not based solely on money or finances, which is good. But there's this energy of fighting, squabbling over an indecision, someone not being, let's say, not being all in or not being fully present in the relationship due to some kind of, I get an element of fantasy here, thinking of things outside of the relationship that could, there's potential options. And arrows of love missing their mark here.
Yeah, but overall I see this as being something that this person could kind of grow out of if this person is patient.
Right. Yeah, and you're right, because I mean that can also be part of this is impatience. Impatience and perhaps impatience with trying to manifest this relationship.
Yes, that's exactly what this is. This is impatience. Impatience. That's exactly what this magician is in this advice, what this person should stop doing.
Getting tired of things. You know, when you think of this, it's about creating happiness regardless of conditions. So this person is ultimately happy. I see that with the lovers in the world. They see this as a life partner, someone that fulfills them.
That's right. Why aren't you happy?
So they want the other person to feel as happy as them.
That's right. They want them to be just as in, and this is a reflection of them wanting to manifest that. And the warning here is that that's not really possible.
Right.
They've got to get this going on their own. All right, lots to clarify here though. Yeah,
lots to clarify in part 2. I hope that you join us there. There's a transformational energy in this relationship, and things seem to be changing from day to day, but sometimes for good, sometimes for bad. But I get the sense with this is that it's a need to keep things calm rather than engage in squabbles, especially as it relates to trying to make this person see a certain way, because it's something that they have to come to the conclusion for on themselves. You know, it's something that they need to see for themselves. But they are being led, I get that they're being led away from being indecisive and being someone who makes romantic overtones or overtures to other people. But it doesn't seem to be changing as fast as this other person would like it to. So this other person wants change. I see that. They want change. But I get that there's some kind of blockage on this side. So I want to see what this blockage is. So we'll go into this further in part 2. So if this is resonating, please join us there. The link will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be on the Vimeo channel. I feel it has something to do with this person needing to take responsibility for their own happiness, that it is up to them. So we'll see where that goes in part 2. And again, the link will be below in the descriptions box. If we don't see you there, then we wish you all the very best with this here, Scorpio. And if you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. And that email is also below in the descriptions box. So wishing you the best here, Scorpio.
Thank you, Scorpio. Goodbye, good luck.